Hi guys, hi Instagram fam. I hope you're having a lovely Monday. I am live for day 1 of the EFT Business Catalyst Challenge. Welcome to my home gym. So for those of you who do not know, my house is loud, okay? Between both the kids and the nanny and my husband, it's just too much. So a lot of times when I'm going live and I need quiet, I come to my home gym because it is the quietest space in my house. So if you're wondering, hey, why I'm in a really weird space, that's because this is the only place in my house that's quiet. So I'm gonna take you guys through a guided tapping session to help you release struggle in your business. If you're brand new to tapping, EFT tapping, it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. You're tapping on meridian points in your body. This is perfect if you've never done it before or if you're a seasoned tapper. If you haven't registered for this challenge, click the second link at my bio or the link below if you're seeing this on YouTube, and make sure you register. That way I can email you the replay. I can also email you extra goodies that only people who've registered will get. It's free. And basically I'm going to be doing 7 days of tapping sessions that are going to help you with your business, help you with things like visibility, fear of being seen online, in this case, releasing struggle. And so I'm going to dive right into it because I don't want to waste any time. And I really want these, yeah, you too. I really want these to be effective and to the point so you guys aren't wasting time, right? Okay, so let's dive in. So before we start tapping, it's really helpful to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 where you're at. So because we're going to be tapping today on this feeling of struggling, okay? This feeling, a lot of us have either an unconscious addiction to struggle, or we feel like we have to have a struggle story to have a success story. In the US where I live, this is perpetuated because a lot of people celebrate struggle. A lot of people will give you a pat on the back the more you struggle. And so we are indoctrinated with the belief that we have to basically struggle to create the success that we want. And we feel like if we're not struggling, we can actually struggle with what I call thriver's guilt. Now, thriver's guilt is almost always really unconscious in people until I bring light to it. But a lot of people, including myself, struggle with, or now I don't so much anymore, but I used to struggle with thriver's guilt. How this will show up is that you will unconsciously find reasons to struggle in some area of your life. Obviously, this is focusing on your business, but it could be weight, it could be relationships, it could be anything. Because unconsciously, you feel bad that you're doing really good when other people aren't. Or you feel bad that you have a lot of money when other people don't. You feel guilty. It's that feeling of guilt, and it's very deep, it's very unconscious. It's usually something that's perpetuated throughout generations and something that we learn from our parents and then from their parents and so on and so forth. It's this feeling like if things are too good, I don't deserve it because other people have it really hard. Or I don't deserve for things to be good unless I first struggled and suffered. This has been a really, really big thing for me. This is probably one of the deepest beliefs that I've had to shift and reprogram. And tapping has been one of my favorite ways to do that, which is why I created this challenge for you guys, because I just love tapping. It's so helpful for anything that feels like it's stuck in your business, any beliefs that are stuck, any of that. So you may or may not resonate with thriver's guilt, but either way, a lot of people are really sold on the belief that you have to have a struggle story to have a success story, and we're going to tap through that today, okay? All right, so just follow along. I'm going to add in points, tapping points you may have never done before. Again, just follow along, and let's start by, on a scale of 1 to 10, kind of just tune into your body and rate, with 10 being the highest, how much struggle you're currently feeling in your business. So 1 would be like 0, I'm not feeling any struggle. I feel like everything is so easy. I'm thriving. And then 10 would be I'm feeling max struggle. Okay, so just tune into your body and see where you are. Okay, once you have that number, just keep that in mind. We're going to start with a karate chop point. When you're doing the tapping, you don't need to tap both sides at the same time. You can just tap one side at a time. Just follow along with my points. You don't need to say what I'm saying out loud. Just listen to what I'm saying. Starting on your karate chop point. Even though I'm feeling like I'm really struggling right now, I deeply love, honor, and accept myself. And even though it feels like I'm struggling and I'm tired and it feels like this weight on my chest of just struggle, 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 I love, honor, and accept myself. And even though struggle is something I'm really familiar with, and it's a feeling that I'm used to, I'm realizing I don't want to live this way anymore. And I don't want to build my business this way anymore. And I deeply love, honor, and accept myself. All right, starting with the eyebrow. All of this struggle, all of this unconscious struggle, all of this conscious struggle, all of this pressure I'm feeling to make my business work, make things happen, be successful, and it just feels like I'm really struggling right now. All of this struggle, it feels really hard right now. It feels like nothing I'm doing is working. It feels like I'm efforting so much. It feels like I'm pushing a boulder up a hill and then it just kind of keeps tumbling back down on me. Center of your chest. And I have a story that in order to have a success story, I have to have a struggle story. And so I just feel like I'm really struggling, and this has been a pattern for a while on your rib. Hey guys, hey Tista. You can just jump in. If you're jumping on late, don't worry. Just jump in as I'm going. It won't affect things too much. We're tapping to release struggle. Under your armpit. It feels like I'm really having a hard time. And I feel like my business is what I'm here to do. I feel like I'm living my purpose, but why does it feel like such a struggle? All around the crown of your head. Now for this next point, you're going to kind of go top of your ears and just around your head like this. I feel like this struggle has been going on for a long, long time in my business. And even when things are good, I feel like I'm struggling. So it's almost like what's going on outside isn't even the problem. It's something in me that feels like it needs to struggle. Okay, this next one is this soft spot right in between these two bones. All of this pressure in my chest, all of this pressure in my body, all of this pressure to make things work, and it feels like a struggle. Now this next one is kind of different. It's going to be around your belly button. So I just go like around my, like I feel for my belly button and I go in a circle around my belly button. And just keep taking deep cleansing breaths. I feel like it's my job to struggle. It's all I've known. I feel like struggling is in my history, in my past. So even when I don't want to struggle, I just kind of look at my results previously and my experience previously in my business, and I just go right back into struggling. Now this next one again is a little different. I want you to do your kind of like your ovaries, your womb space, okay? Again, I told you I'd be adding in some different points. All of this struggle in my business. And it feels like if I don't struggle, then I won't be able to create success. And I have a long-held belief that I need to struggle to get what I want. I have to work really, really, really hard. And I can't be challenged. I have to actually struggle. And it has felt like a struggle for so long. And honestly, I'm just tired. I'm tired of this struggle. I'm tired of forcing things to work or trying to make things happen or trying to hustle. I'm choosing to release this now. I'm choosing to let go of all of this forcing and this struggle and this pressure right now. Because I deserve to have good things. I am worthy of good things. And any guilt I feel about not struggling, any guilt I feel about my life being really good, I'm choosing to let that go now. Letting that go at a cellular level, letting that go from all my lifetimes past, from every generation where I may have absorbed this belief. Letting go of every version of this belief. You know, I have to struggle to create what I want. I have to have a struggle story to have a success story. Only good things only come from really hard work. If something's good, then you have to work hard for it, right? You have to hustle and struggle, and nothing worth having is easy, right? Nothing worth having is easy. Releasing these beliefs now, because I get to believe that actually a lot of things worth having are easy. I want you to think about something in your life that you have that is so good and so fucking easy. And understand that the reason that's easy is because for whatever reason, womb space, you don't hold a belief that that has to be a struggle, right? So for me, it was a long time where I thought losing weight had to be a struggle. It had to be hard. Now I've had 2 kids. I've lost 35 pounds, both pregnancies, and I'm in better shape than I was when I was 19 because I dropped the fucking struggle. I dropped the story that weight loss had to be hard. Same thing with business. Releasing the stories that this has to be hard. I'm choosing to let this be easy. When I let business be easy, I'm an example for other people. And by shifting my consciousness around this, I allow others to shift as well. I allow the consciousness of the entire planet to raise. I also help my soulmate clients far more. And any guilt I feel about having to struggle or other people struggling less than me, choosing to rewire that and reprogram that now. All of this struggle, all of this pressure, all of this, it's not working, nothing's happening. This feels so hard. It feels so hard sometimes in my business, and I'm just so tired. And so you know what? I choose to live in easy world where things are easy. Just tap on that for a minute. I choose to live in easy world where things are easy. Notice if anything comes up for you when I say that. I choose to live in an easy world where things are easy. Is there a part of you that says, that's not okay, that's bullshit, that's not possible for me? And now I'm going to claim to thrive. I choose to thrive in my business. I'm not going to shoot for survival anymore. Around your belly button. I've kind of made my goal, my aim in my business to just survive. I'm done with that. I'm done with surviving. I love and accept myself for wanting to survive. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I'm choosing to thrive. So all of this struggle, womb space, is leaving now, and I'm allowing myself to feel really good. I'm allowing myself to feel really successful. If you find that you're yawning, burping, hiccuping, all of that is good. It's just energy moving. All of this addiction to struggling, unconscious or otherwise, choosing to release that now. All right, let's take a deep breath. Now in the comments, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 where you started, if you feel comfortable, and where you are now. You may have gone all the way to 0. You may have shifted just a couple numbers. It doesn't matter. Everything's perfect. You know, tapping is one of those things that it just, sometimes you can do a couple rounds and you're good. Other times you do a few rounds. And I would honestly recommend, this will be on my YouTube and also my Instagram here. When I'm done, come back and do this, because if you do this, I'm not saying you have to do it every single day. Some people say do it for 30 days in a row. I don't think that's necessary. Do it until you get to a comfortable place where it's not an issue anymore, right? You can come back and do it as much as you want, but let me know in the comments where that number is. I'm gonna close my eyes and check in with myself. Okay, mine went down substantially, but there's still some stuff there. So I'm gonna do one more big round. And the last round, I'm actually gonna bring in some more positive affirmations. When doing affirmations and mantras, fun fact, when you're doing affirmations and mantras, you want to do things that are within your control, that bring power to your body and are very specific. Your subconscious mind is really good with specificity. If it can picture something, like an actual picture of something, you're going to have a way better effect with that mantra than if you say something like, you know, if I were to say, all good things are coming to me now, that's not very specific, right? My unconscious isn't picturing anything. However, if I say, I wake up and feel so good. Like when my feet hit the floor in the morning, I'm like, fuck yes, let's go. I'm ready to thrive. I literally am seeing that in my mind. Those are good kinds of things to tap on because they're very specific. Does that make sense? Oh, 8 to 6 is amazing. There's a lot there, and underneath this is a lot of guilt. Let's do one round on guilt because I know it's there. I can sense it. A lot of my tapping is intuitive, so I can sense it. So let's do guilt because I feel a lot of guilt. Oh, and there's something else coming up for you guys. Okay. There's guilt, and there's also a belief that if you don't hold on to the struggle, you won't create success because you're afraid that if you're not motivated by fear and struggle and scarcity, you won't be motivated to grow your business. So a lot of people have been taught that discipline and struggle creates the motivation to build. What I'm proposing, what may be more helpful and more valuable for you, is that instead of being motivated by discipline and fear and scarcity and all those negative emotions, what if we were motivated by passion and by pleasure? Two totally different energies. They create momentum, both of them, but society has been taught that we have to be motivated by the struggle, by the hustle, by running from our fears versus by pleasure. Okay, so let's tap into some of these things here, okay? I feel a lot of guilt around allowing myself to be truly thriving in my business. I feel like if I'm thriving, then what are people going to think of me? What is my family going to say? What is my husband going to say, or my significant other? What are my friends going to say? I feel like I'm going to lose people if I'm really successful. Can I even handle thriving? I don't even know what that would feel like. So because I don't know what it would feel like, I feel like it's really unsafe. It feels like it's not safe to thrive. I've also struggled, and because I've struggled, it almost feels like I want to keep struggling because that feels like it's protecting me from something. But the truth is, it's not, and I can let it go. I don't need to keep this struggle because I'm safe. I'm safe in my body without it. I'm safe in my world without it. I'm safe in my business without it. You guys will see me close my eyes a lot because it helps me be way more intuitive. So don't mind me. All of this guilt I feel about being really successful in my business. All of this guilt I feel about being really happy when other people in my life and my family are not. Maybe they don't like their life or their career or their business. So I kind of just want to fit in sometimes. I kind of just want to have some area of my life where things feel hard so I can feel relatable to people I love. And I don't want people to feel bad being around me. And I don't want people to feel bad that they don't have money and I do, or that they don't have clients and I do, or that their business isn't thriving and mine is. A lot of people are having a hard time in the economy, and I feel really bad about that. And so I'm unconsciously struggling because I don't want to feel all of this guilt. All of this guilt that I've absorbed from my family, that I've absorbed from generations past, or that's in my lineage, or even from past lives. I'm choosing to let all of this guilt go now. Round your belly button. All of this guilt and all of this belief that I have to hold on to your womb space, that I have to hold on to this struggle because it protects me. This belief that this is a strong one for you guys, I can feel it. There's a belief that if you hold on to the struggle, it will get you what you want and it will protect you. Same thing with my weight loss. When I was really struggling to lose weight, I believed I needed the struggle because I needed it to get what I wanted, right? I needed to do all these really hard diets and all these really terrible workouts I didn't want to do because that was the only way to get what I wanted. And then I realized when I finally worked through all that, I don't have to struggle and I don't have to do those things to create what I want. And in fact, when I follow pleasure and just do what feels good, I actually created way better outcomes without any of it. My weight loss journey is fun as fuck, you guys. It's literally fun as fuck. That's how I describe it all the time. And business gets to be that fun too. So I'm letting go of this belief that I have to have this struggle in order to get what I want, create what I want, and be successful. It may have served me in the past, and I honor that. I honor the part of me that this worked in the past. You know, this was a strategy that worked in the past to create what I want, and I honor that, but I'm choosing out of it now because I know that I'm ready to go to the next level in my business, a higher level of consciousness to help more people, to be an example for people I love. So I'm letting go of this belief that I have to struggle to get what I want, or that struggle is protecting me, or that struggle is safer, or that struggle is the only way. Belly button. Releasing this belief that I need this because it's somehow protecting me. Okay, close your eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath. Let me know again on a scale of 1 to 10 where you were and where you are, if you feel comfortable. I was gonna keep these to like 10 minutes, but I just get going and sometimes I can't stop channeling them, so. Hi guys. Okay, I see a bunch of you guys. Awesome. All right, so let me see if there's anything else coming up to be tapped on. And also I'm gonna rate myself really quick. So this is a simple technique. It looks so simple you would think, oh my God, that's not gonna do anything. But I actually want you to cross your arms and just rub your arms like this for a minute as you continue to focus on these feelings of guilt and struggle. And now I'm gonna end us with a few questions for your unconscious to pickle over. Oh, good. To 5. Awesome. That's amazing. Why? I'm gonna actually take this in a totally different direction, but why is business so easy? Why is business so easy for me? Why is attracting amazing clients so easy for me? Why is thriving in my business so easy for me? Oh, no worry. It'll be back. It'll be live here on my page, so you can come back and do it from the beginning. Why is it so easy to attract clients? Why is it so easy to come up with content? Why is it so easy to go viral or whatever? Why is it so easy for people to find my content and love it? Why is it so easy for me to succeed in business? Taking a deep breath, say release. Good. Now I want you to I'm gonna do one more thing, guys, and then I promise I'm done. I just can't help myself. Working with the unconscious is so fun. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine that any of these leftover feelings of struggle, guilt, or needing to struggle, I want you to imagine that you're picking up a balloon, and I want you to, what color is it? Is it a yellow balloon, orange balloon, purple balloon? Doesn't matter, pick a balloon. I want you to imagine you're blowing all of these struggles into the balloon as you blow up that balloon. Just blowing them up, blowing it up, blowing it up. And when it's all the way full of all of this remaining struggle, I want you to imagine that you're gonna let go of that balloon and it's just gonna fly away. You know how like if you let go of a balloon, it kind of just, and then all the air comes out? But as the air comes out, all of that pressure, all of those feelings, they just kind of dissipate. And as the balloon falls to the ground, it evaporates completely. Breathe in, breathe out, release. Good. Okay. Awesome. Because it's my purpose. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Let me know what you're referring to. Okay. I'm trying to feel where I even am on a scale of 1 to 10 because I'm trying to... Okay, I feel like it came down a lot. So, again, do this as much as you want. This will be on my page. If you want to register for this challenge, it's free. I'll be going live for 7 days. Click the second link in my bio and register because I'll be emailing everybody who registers bonuses. But yeah, let me know in the comments how this went. Let me know what you guys want for this week as well because I'm going to be doing 7 of these. So if there's something else specific, I'm going to be doing lives on attracting clients, money. I'm going to do one probably on visibility. Anything that you want tapping on, let me know in the comments because I may bring it into some of these lives that I'm doing for you guys. Yay, so glad, Tista. Why is it easy? Yes, and you don't even have to know. So when you ask your unconscious, really, when you're doing this or you're tapping and you're asking your unconscious questions, you don't even have to know the answer. You just let it go. Just let it go. Your unconscious is going to find those answers for you. It's going to find those resources. All right, I love you guys. Have a good Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow.